Matthew 20 verses 29 to 34. Here is talking about the two blind men receive sight, and Jesus had a compassion on them and touched their eyes. Immediately they received their eyesight and followed him. Definitely in this context is talking about a blind, physically blind man, two blind men meeting God. So can you suppose that there is a two blind man were sitting? Maybe there is a place where blind men are sitting, or just like handicapped people are sitting, or just like these two blind people were get together. That's why Jesus said two or three people are gathered together and called him. He will be in midst of them. And one thing is, even the two blind men, they are together, but they cannot lead a proper direction. But even though if they can go it, it's very slow. That's the really hard part, that is quite hard to find what is reality. Only if they can hear, or they just like a touch and feel and everything. That's one of the main problem with a blind man. So I'm just like comparing this physical blindness with a spiritual blindness what we have, and to ask Jesus right now, or we all can ask to Jesus right now that God, please heal our spiritual blindness. Why we have the spiritual blindness? One thing I can clearly notice, that this blindness, spiritual blindness in the Christendom, that even the most of the preachers, most of the presenters, and most of the Christendom ministers, they were doing only for the material business with the God. They will just preach that one, okay, if you pray like this, the God will help you. And if you just ask, God will heal you. So it's like basically the Christendom and the Jesus, they're familiar with them is only concentrated on the wealth and health. God give me a good car and good bike and also the good health, and comfort my children, and all the troubles save me. But the one thing I can clearly notice, that one, if a person gave me a 10,000 million pound, and then I'm just like looking and ask him, okay, can may I get 1 pound please, can may I get 2 pound please? This is like exactly the same scenario that what happening, that the people are asking to God, because people asking to Jesus, even though this era, that God, we need a compassion, because God gave his begotten son for us, and he sacrificed his he sacrificed on the Calvary, and he shed his blood for us, and he completely commit for us, and that's such a great blessing we got, and there is nothing more he can give it, and he can everything we can give it, and there is nothing more we need in this world. So only thing what we can realize, that one, definitely if a person are in the desperate need, definitely God has a compassion on them. But at the same time, the God is expecting from us that one, to open our eyes and to find the newness of our life, and to get right out from the sinful life and to follow him. And verse 29 it says, Jesus and his disciple were leaving Jericho. A large crowd followed him. Two blind men were sitting by the roadside, and when they heard that Jesus was going by, they shouted, Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us. If anyone have the spiritual blindness, check how I have a spiritual blindness. Check that one, your last 1 or 2 weeks prayer is only is depending on the materials of wealth and health, then you are in spiritual blindness. So if you are in that situation, just ask God that, Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us. That then crowd rebuked. The once you start to leave out from the spiritual material blessings, like wealth and health, car or bike or health or healing and everything, if you just come out and just like focus on the holy life and get rid of the sin, then crowd start to rebuke them and told them to be quiet, but they shout all louder. The thing is, there is a large opposition happening if a people are really coming to God. Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us. Just stop and called him, what do you want me to do for you? He asked. They were asking the mercy. They didn't ask the blind to get out of the blind, but they will answer, we want our sight. Let us ask to God right now, God, we need our sight. God, I need to please open eyes of my heart to know more about you, grow in spirit, and to get heavenly revelation and walking in spirit, and to get out from the sinful life and to become like Christ, or the Christ likeness, oh Jesus. And Jesus had the compassion on them and touched their eyes, and immediately they received their sight and followed him. I pray to God that one who are praying with along with me for get out from their sinful life, and they are eagerly urging for get become a holy person, God sanction the healing in their spiritual blindness of Jesus Christ, and let them see. May God bless you. Amen.